30 shots were heard. The cars were, I guess, going back and forth, shooting at each other. And they got somebody right here. This is crazy. And from the looks of it, a lot of these cars were coming from a funeral procession.
What's going on? This is my life in the shot. Your host down in Washington, June 10th. Four people shot, 2 critically. One of them is critical but stable. One of them is in critical condition. I'm going to bring you guys the story. I'm going to bring you guys the person funeral, who it was. They're saying it was Jamal Goins, 33 years old. He was shot and found on the 5900 block of North Winthrop. I'm going to bring you guys that. I'm going to also bring you guys out there to where it happened at. What I see out there is the camera right there in the corner. However, this happened like in the alleyway where he was found. I'm going to also bring you guys, Chicago police are releasing footage of a homicide that happened June 8th around 11:36 p.m. Tony Wilson, 41. This is him in the corner. However, they're going to release, Chicago police are going to release footage of the person they say is a suspect or wanted for questioning. They're going to release the footage of the person wanted for questioning. I keep telling people, us collectively, we have to protect our communities. We're dealing with this. Homicides are down in the 2023. However, theft, motor car vehicle theft is through the roof. And homicide-wise, total is 275. And this month alone, the month of June, we're looking at 26. All right. Now, let's get to the story right here. Story is going to read that while a funeral procession, I've done stories on graduations, inside funerals. Wow. But as the funeral on that thing, thinking it's a targeted hit. But yo, you couldn't catch your op nowhere else. Like, yo, you know, around where they stay at, they hood. Dang. But anyway, while the procession was en route to the cemetery, a white pickup truck pulled up next to one of the vehicles and just started open firing. They striking 2 passengers in the village of Oak Park. The news released. They're gonna say the pickup truck targeted a second vehicle in the funeral procession, and 2 passengers in the car was shot. According to the news release, both of them sustained 9 life-threatening injuries out of that car. Stories say that it was, of course, like I say, targeted attack. They have not been identified. Most of these stories I do, nobody's being identified. People are getting away with it. The code of silence in our community is unreal. It's unreal. Person funeral, they're saying it was 33-year-old Jamal Goins. He was shot on 5900 block of North Winthrop, Edgewater neighborhood on the north side, May 23rd. He was found in an alley. They're saying shot. And I'm going to show you guys out here. Show you guys that alley where he was shot. And this is it. I used to point out every one of these homicides, and there's cameras everywhere. And the police be like, we don't know who did it, or we didn't see anything, and release the footage. At least release it to the footage. Y'all watch the first 48. So this is the alley right here where the funeral of Jamal Goins, 33, 5900 block North Winston was. That's his. All right, now I'm gonna bring you guys this. All right, June 8th, 11:36 p.m. They're gonna say a man was found shot and killed on the city south side Thursday night. Police are saying around 11:37, a 41-year-old victim was found on the 7600 block of South Lawrence Avenue in Greater Grand Crossing with a gunshot wound to the head. Police are releasing this footage right here of somebody wanted for questioning. However, this footage is terrible at best, but they do release it. And it's from my thing is, y'all got cameras on every corner. Why don't y'all release that footage as well? Very rare do you see that footage even They released the footage that somebody was throwing gang signs at the camera. But where's the footage of a homicides? Y'all was upset somebody was throwing. So this is the young man right here. That was the homicide victim. This is the victim right here, Tony Wilson, and the person walking is the suspect that they want for questioning of this right here. All right. What we need to do collectively in our communities. Nobody is coming to save us. I don't understand when I see protests, when I see people on social media, they're saying they need to help us. When are they? Never we, and we need to take our own communities back into our hands. Let me help y'all understand. When y'all let it ride for somebody else, then some other innocent. I've done a 14-year-old, 12-year-old, 8-year-old, 7-year-old, 2-year-old, 6-month-year-old. Innocent victims. Because and every one of the suspects had priors galore. And nobody said nothing. I did a show where there was dude walked a mile and a half, 3 of them hooded up, masked up at 75 degrees outside, and nobody in our community said nothing. I can't walk a half a block in my cousin community without the police, without people pulling up, walking their dog, looking, taking my license plate down. They protect their community. They're not looking for us to come in their community and save them. They like, we gonna save our own community. We ain't waiting for nobody. I'm gonna do it. This is what I'm trying to get to you guys. We collectively. Something we can do is make sure every point there's cameras. So when there is something suspicious in the neighborhood, maybe that footage may be a little grainy at best. However, you may be able to go to somebody else's footage and say, hey, yesterday morning, you got cameras all around here. We got cameras over here. Let us pull up previous footage from the other day, 2 days ago, maybe 2 weeks ago. Maybe 2 weeks ago. And we'll pull up that footage. And dude right there is wearing exactly what that dude is wearing. Do y'all know that cat? Who is that cat? And you don't have to go to that suspect. Let the police do their job. However, nobody is coming to save us. And it's for a lot of y'all think that, it ain't our business. It is your business. It is your business. And if I have to tell you why, we already doomed. But get involved in your community because some innocent 15-year-old is going to catch a bullet. 10-year-old, 8-year-old, 7-year-old. And we don't blink an eye. But let something, we go ballistic. I saw people sharing a video of some girl said the N-word and we went ballistic. We shared that 10,000 times. I saw that about 100 times. I still ain't I watched it just now, just right before this, for the first time, and I'm like, but the video of the 15-year-old girl and the police asking for suspects and asking, hey, help us out. Nobody said absolutely nothing. Nobody showed up. Nobody went to protest. Everybody just. So what we can do collectively is cameras everywhere. And therefore, you could go back and revisit like, hey, do y'all know this? They go a clear video of daytime footage. And that matches the clothes that person is wearing. That matches. Here go a person in that area. Here go a person scoping this area out. Let us help them out. And maybe you get lucky. Anyway, if you guys like, subscribe, let me know what you think about this video. Peace, y'all.
City on fire, ooh, down to the wire. It's my life in the shine, ooh. It's my life in the shy.